Hello. Please introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Zoe. I went to a protest today, and it is June 9th, 2020.
How old are you, Zoe?
I am 12.
So, what was the protest for today?
The Black Lives Matter movement.
And tell me why people are protesting now. It is spring of 2020. What is going on in the world?
Well, there is a lot of police brutality and racism going on in our world right now, and it's not fair that white people have a thing called white privilege, and black people are completely and brutally people are against them and we're not all equal.
Okay. And what happened recently that caused these protests?
Well, a cop named Derek Chauvin brutally murdered George Floyd
Mm-hmm.
for not for using a counterfeit bill, but it wasn't a counterfeit bill.
Okay. So, tell me about the protest.
Well, it was in Mechanicsville, New York, and a guy that my mom follows on Facebook organized it, and my cousin and my aunt went, and so we decided to go because we are very supportive of black people, and we walked a mile and a half around Mechanicsville for the Black Lives Matter movement. We were carrying signs and doing chants.
Tell me what some of the chants were.
Well, my cousin's best friend was the one carrying the chants, and so she would say no justice and we would say no peace. Another one was, and she would say what do we want, and we'd say justice, and she'd say when do we want it, and we'd say now. Another one is hands up. She would say hands up and we would say don't shoot. She would say Black Lives and we would say matter. That's just a few of them. I don't remember a lot of them. But yeah.
Excellent. So, tell me how you're feeling or how you were feeling while you were at the protest. What were some of the things that were going through your mind?
I was just thinking that it's not fair that we're all not treated equally. Police are supposed to protect us, not kill them, not murder them, and when police do murder them, you can't sue police. And so a lot of the people that were murdered, the cops that did murder them, have not been charged. The cases have been dropped, and that's not fair. Because if the black person or the white person murdered someone else, they would be put in jail for life. And it's not fair just because of their uniform. They don't get put in jail for murdering someone.
So, this video is meant to tell people in the future about the time period we're living in. Do you think there's anything else going on in the world right now that might have changed the way people are reacting to this murder versus previous murders?
Well, some other stuff that's going on in the world right now is COVID-19. We have been in our house for, when I have a screenshot of it, we've been in our house for, sorry, no, I can't get it, 84 days. And that is the longest I've ever stayed in my house. But it has been almost 3 months now that we've been in quarantine and not being able to go everywhere. We've been having to wear a mask. Yeah, does that answer your question?
It does. Do you think that impacted the level of reaction?
I'm not really sure. I think that even if we weren't in COVID-19, I think the reaction would be the same, because either way, if we're in our houses or out in the world, it's not right for police to murder black people. And when a white guy or a white woman goes around and kills people, and does other things to people, they don't get murdered for what they do. But a black person gets mistaken for counterfeit money, and he gets murdered in the streets.
So, what would you like to tell people in the future? What are your hopes for how things will change as you grow and as you become an adult? And so, imagine you were talking to your son or daughter, and it's 30 years from now, and you're telling them about this time in our lives. What are things that you would tell your children about what you wanted to change?
Well, I would say that first of all, I would say don't be racist. But again, I hope there is no such thing as racism 30 years from now. I hope that there is a law against police brutality, that if a cop kills anyone, but especially black people, that they get put in jail and a death sentence. But I don't think that, and I would also tell them that this was a very scary time for black men and women, because they don't know if they can go out in the streets and get killed. Today at the protest, a man was saying that he has black sisters, and their father is worried for them to go outside because he's worried that they're going to get murdered for the color of their skin, which is beyond absurd.
Is there anything else you would like to add?
Well, today at the protest, there was a guy that was an All Lives Matter person, and I built up the courage inside of me to say all lives don't matter until Black lives matter. Because, of course, all of us do matter, but Black lives matter right now the most. And let me put it this way. So say there was someone in a house, and down the road there was a house on fire. This person would say, we're going to go put out this fire, but the person in this house is saying, what about my house? Why isn't my house important? We're going to worry about the one that's most in danger, and that's the house on fire. So this house is still important, but is not very, very, very important until this house is important, until this house is fixed, until the fire in this house is put out. So.
Excellent. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.